Hi, I'm Michael Walker. I'm the Managing Director of Reading Solutions UK. And last week we invited a number of senior leaders who use Reading Plus in their schools to have a discussion based around the challenges they've faced during lockdown and how they're going to move forward with their offer from September. Here's what we discussed.
I think we're feeling really proud. We're proud of our staff for the resilience that they've shown and the care to the children and how much they've all pulled together as team players. We're proud of the children. We've had, since June the 1st, we've had just over a quarter of our children attending. We're proud with all of those children who've continued with home learning under the guidance of their parents or under their own steam, under the guidance of the teachers who've been in school. We're just proud of our welfare team who've been making home visits and telephone calls to the families at home. And we're proud of the parents as well, because, you know, for the parents of the children who've been in school, they're just so thankful for everything that we've been doing. Their understanding of things that have needed to change as we've gone along and expectations of, that they've just played their part really well. So yeah, we're just feeling really proud of everybody in our school community, to be honest.
We've demonstrated that we can respond and we can adapt, and it's the speed of that response that has surprised me, that we've just turned it around and done the next thing and the next thing. So I don't feel worried about the idea of building on sand. I do believe children will get back to learning very quickly, and I'd be really interested to see how big those gaps are and how quickly we're able to close those gaps, because I do think children are hungry to come back and to learn. So I think that'll be very interesting, but I don't feel negative about it. I actually feel quite heartened that, yeah, we can do this, and if it changes and we can respond to it. If we can respond the way we've responded so far, it can't get any harder than that, can it? So I feel well ready to take it on.
One of the really encouraging things, we talked about the community, but it's actually the trust that parents and our families have in school and the decisions that Jill makes as a head. And they're not easy decisions. And I think it's just really encouraging to see the trust that our staff and parents and families have in school, and that we make the right decisions, and that the trust in that. And I think it's a really nice thing to be a part of, really.
I think everybody recognises now how special schools really are, and that they're more than a school. You know, it's a safe haven for all of these children to come to, you know, and a special place for them to be each and every day throughout this pandemic. And, you know, staff have just been incredible, you know, in both of our schools, in everything that they've done for the children. And parents have been so appreciative and so grateful. So, you know, it has changed schools for the better in a lot of ways, but I also think it's made people who aren't in education look at schools in a totally different way.
Everybody's so lucky that we all work with people with colleagues who will just do what needs to be done to make sure children get the best education that we can do in the circumstances that we're put in.
I think that's what teachers, that's what we do best, isn't it? We adapt every day in the classroom anyway. So this is just another thing for us to adapt to. And like you said, we know that we've got amazing teams, and they've really rose to the challenges already. And we've got no doubt that they'll continue to do that as well.